Hi everybody, this is my second shot at this. I did something really stupid in the first one. I'm not even going to tell you about it. Try it again, shall we? Alright, where to start now? If you remember last two videos ago, I think I told you that I did some greeting cards. What's wrong with my phone? Oh, I don't know. It's like, this side is dark. That's not good. Anyway, I said I made greeting cards at the crop that I attended for everyone's birthday for the year, Mother's Day, Father's Day. I also make Christmas cards, Halloween cards, Valentine's cards, usually a fall or a spring, sometimes, not always, depending on how much time I've got. But anyway, I had this really pretty binder that I bought from Target, and it wasn't big enough for what I wanted it for, so I just stashed it because I will use it eventually. And then I had some leftover file folders that go in there from my taxes that I was gathering for the year. I had 2 of these left over. So it kind of occurred to me that I could put a label right here that says January, February, March, April, and I could just keep going, and I could do everybody's birthday cards by the month in these file folders. So I bought some more. They're into that pile, but you know what I'm talking about. I just bought some more file folders. It's a 3 count per pack. I got 9 more folders. I got 3 more packs. I got 9 more folders because I'm going to do everybody's cards in there, so I'll need 12 holders for that, and then whatever else that I decide to do ahead of time, and that's going to kind of be my permanent place that I keep the greeting cards that I make through the years. And then this is a zippered pencil pouch, and it's canvas. It's kind of nice and it's pretty, and it's got a rabbit on it, and it says "Have a nice day." And I'm going to keep pretty stamps and a nice pen in there and all the accoutrement that you need for card giving. Go me. The other thing that I did was I made about 10 dream catchers for people of my people that wanted dream catchers. And what a dream catcher is made out of, mine is kudzu. We have abundant amount of kudzu in the south, so I cut down some kudzu and made my frames. And then this is faux sinew. This is not real cat gut. Sorry, babies, didn't mean to say that. But this is, I'm pretty sure this is just linen dipped in wax. So I made a bunch of these, and I have to mail them out. Well, the post office does have free mailers, but they are, it costs like $11 or $6.95 to $12.95 to mail things out, and I'm not going to do that for this. So I bought a package of 10 file folders, and my thought is, I have bubble wrap. I have a sheet or a roll of small bubble wrap, the little bubbles. I'm going to wrap my dream catchers up, just a thin wrap, drop them in here, tape that up or staple it up so it doesn't move around. Yeah, just 2 staples right there would probably keep it in. And then I bought several of the bubble wrappers from the Dollar Tree, and that's how I'm going to mail all these suckers out, and they weigh nothing. I would be surprised if this even registered as a weight. So that's my plan for that. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm running to Posh to put some more stuff in consignment and see if I've got any money in there. And I'm going to put all these together and mail them out. And also in the stationery, and also card related, I got return label stuff, stickers from Polaroid to put through the printer, and it's $240. And what I'm going to put on here is my church's return address, because this is for our card ministry. And as I was sitting here thinking about it, if I come across another attractive binder like this, I could also do a similar organization for my card ministry in a binder with some dividers with pockets, and do sympathy cards, get well soon cards, things like that. I don't do birthday cards yet. This is my first year with this congregation and with this ministry, so I'm gonna ease into it with just the sympathy cards, the get well cards, and things like that. I do have help. My besties help me with cards, and if I say, okay, it's birthday week, and we come together a couple of times and make a couple of 100 birthday cards, then I'm ready. But I'm going to ease into this. I'm going to do that next year probably. Stationery still. I got a couple things for my daughter. These are sticky notes that one says follow your bliss and another says today is a new beginning. I thought they were very pretty and, you know, just a little uplifting thing for her to leave on her desk. And I bought her a pack of pencils. And as she said, you know, the kids can spend $1 for a candy bar, but heaven forbid they should bring in a pencil. Teachers spend a lot of their own money, and I'm talking a lot of their own money on things like pencils for your children. Send these to your teachers. Just go buy a couple of packs of this and some markers, Sharpie markers, and send them in with your kids to your teachers. They will really appreciate it. Trust me. And we all know I have a pen problem. So I got 3 ballpoint pens. I don't know how they work. I haven't tried it yet. I suppose I could try it real quick since you're sitting here, kind of in my captive audience. I've got something really fun to show you. In my opinion, it's very fun. Okay, it's a nice dark pen. Yay. Probably my daughter's going to want that, so I'm probably going to give her one or two. I'll give her these and I'll keep one because I think it's just cool, but it's got a peace sign on it. And she's my little baby peace freak, so she's my hippie baby. I know I don't look like it, but I'm a hippie too. I picked up another dish towel, a 100% cotton, well actually this isn't a dish towel, this is a hand towel, this is from my bathroom. It's 100% cotton and they wash and dry nice, I have to tell you. They're not thick, they're not luxurious, but I don't need thick and luxurious. I need just this side of a paper towel. And this is very, very nice. So for $1, I'm very happy with the price on those. They are, Marshall's clearance is still $2.50 for a hand towel, a single hand towel. I'm not having that. Not doing it. In stationery, they have more stickers. And we all know that not only do I have a pen problem, I have a stationery problem. Let's just put it in the ballpark it needs to be in. I have a stationery problem. Aren't those adorable? And these are the 3D stickers. They're layered. They've got little jewels on them. They got pansies. I think they're so pretty. These two are very similar, yet different. Different enough for me to use it. Khaleesi's up here. You're probably going to see her tail in a minute. Hi, beautiful girl. I need you to go sit down. Thank you. Got some Scotch tape because my tape dispenser's out and I don't want to go to Staples. I'm so spoiled. Even though I could go to Staples and get a box of that, it would last a couple of years, as this has. I just don't want to go. I'd rather go like every 2 months and buy one of those. Spoiled. Got a book. It says Buddhaland, Brooklyn. I don't know. This is by Richard Moraz. The life of a man is like a ball in the river. No matter what our will wants or desires, we are swept along by an invisible current that finally delivers us to the limitless expanse of the Black Sea. Anyway, this says it's a delicious fairy tale-like read from the National Public Radio, from NPR. So it's $1. It's cute. It's got the name Brooklyn on it. I thought I'd give it a shot. You know how I am about New York. And maybe you don't. I don't know. Can't remember if I told you this in the last one or this one. Got another candle for my aunt. She likes the smell. I'm going to see her Friday. Got a candle for her. Is that all in stationery? Yes. Okay, let's get through the boring stuff. Crazy glue. Oh, this is not really boring. Well, the crazy glue is kind of boring. I bought a bag from Marshall's or Home Goods. It's the reusable shopping bags, and it is beautiful. It's a cream background with feathers. Beautiful feathers all over them, and I am a feather person. So I cut the bag apart, and I'm going to wrap it around 2 canvases that I have not been using, that are just collecting dust, and crazy glue them down. And then on the feathers themselves, I'm going to augment them with stickles and make it bright and shiny and beautiful for my, if I ever get a Rondeland room, which I'm really, really shooting for. Kind of starting to put things away for Rondeland. You know, you have a goal. Sometimes it happens. You never can tell. So anyway, I will probably show it to you when I get done. I say that. Sometimes I do. I'm getting better at it. I don't know if I've done it or not. This is in just health and beauty aids. This is the creamy petroleum jelly. I'm gonna try that on my Tootsies. Working out, girl, my Tootsies. My feet are just, they're suffering from my health. So I'm gonna come in at night after my bath and like massage my feet with that stuff and put some socks on. I think it'll be good. I got toothpaste. I never buy. This is an 58% more crest cavity protection and 4.6 ounces. I refuse to buy toothpaste anywhere but the Dollar Tree. I also had a battery powered toothbrush with the battery. So I don't know. It may be good, may not be good, but it would be really cool for travel. Instead of taking the whole thing with me, I just put that in my bag and roll with it. I got some Nutri Youth. Let's see who made it. It expires 10/16, so it's still good. It's manufactured in the USA by CCA Industries. But what it claims it does is it's a youth activating system for hands and nails. It's supposed to get rid of age spots and crepiness and rebuild nail strength. If this stuff works for $1, I'm going to go buy all of it. If I have young hands in a week, I'm buying all of it. And I'm going to travel from one Dollar Tree to another till I suck it all up. I wash my hands all the time. I have the same problem my grandmother had. We're hand washer people. We believe in the washing of the hands. And so therefore my hands are like kind of ragged. Health and Beauty. This is Wet n Wild colors. I think this is creme. Yeah, this is Brulee. Regardless of what I put on top of my eyeshadow or what I use for eyeshadow, I use this first. This is my base. This is under my brow bone. It's this by Wet n Wild for $1. And I think it's even like, I don't think it's much more than $1 at Walgreens. This is what I use as my base. I like a nice creamy base. And this is also what I use when if I need to rescue, if I think it looks great, but come to find out I have got like, vampire eyes. I put that over top of it and I just keep going and going and smoothing and smoothing and going and smoothing until it's like, okay, you can go out in public now. You go, girl. Food. My husband likes oatmeal bars. I do not. There is 4 Betty Crockers butterscotch and oatmeal bars for him for snacks, which is great because then I won't want it. I got myself my good old-fashioned cashews, which is a 2-ounce thing of cashews. It's 2 servings, but let's be honest, I ate it all. Sugar wafers for my boy. There's the serving size he gets is not large. I think it's like 3 cookies, and it's like this it's about that big. And there's 20 of them in here for $1. Think about that. That's 5 cents a day for cookies for your kid. Putting it out there. Okay. PBA free water bottles for the gym. Nice big ones. 27 ounces. This one doesn't have a sticker on it. Maybe this one does. I'm certain it's about 20 ounces. 23 ounces for these, for the harder ones, and 27 for the mushy ones. Easy open, PBA free. That was very important to me. We need a lot of those because we go to the gym often. I told you about my bathtub, that I have all of these little oils and scrubs and stuff that I get from the BoxyCharm and Ipsy bag, and just curiosity for myself. And they litter my bathroom. Khaleesi, go around. Khaleesi didn't go around. Khaleesi's a truck, man. She just goes through. She's so pretty, though. My goodness, she's the prettiest cat in the world. If I could get her up here without her hurting all of us, I would. Come here, Kissy. Come here, Khaleesi. You want to say hi? No? Let me show everybody how pretty you are. Khaleesi, look at the camera. You're going to get her bad look, but she's so beautiful. Oh, she was last year's rescue. She's a little wild. Her mama's feral. She was the one we had left, but I love her. She's sweet. You just have to be careful with Khaleesi. She's beautiful and she's sweet, but she will tear you a new one. I don't edit. You get to see it as it is. Anyway, in my bathtub, I have all these things sitting around, and it's really hard to clean my bathtub. It takes 5 minutes to get it all out. So I got a basket and I put it all in and it worked great except for two things. It needed to have holes in the bottom so it would drain out, and I needed a little bit bigger because I had more crap in my bathroom than I in my bathtub area than I knew. So I got a new one. It's so pretty. I just love their containers. I'm a container freak. And speaking of containers, Khaleesi, get away from that. She's after my dream catcher. No! No! She's hunting. Hunting my dream catcher. Putting it up. No, ma'am. Quit looking at it. Aren't these pretty? I had some thoughts about putting these in my kitchen. They got little flower impressions on them. They're metal with herbs in them. But what I think I'm going to do is just set them in my front porch for pretty. Just put little, you know, viney looking things in them and set them in my front porch. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with them. There's no telling, but I like them, so I grabbed them. This is the thing that I like the most. My house, isn't that gorgeous? My house is, as you can tell, rustic. I'm kind of leaning towards rustic, industrial rustic, but I have painted furniture, and you can put your feet and your wet Coca-Cola down on everything I own. It's fine because it's sort of rough and I like it like that. But I bought 3 of these to sit on my kitchen table, which is definitely an industrial rustic table. Rustic industrial, whatever. So I got these 3, and I'm just going to put some little spiky, I have spiky purple flowers that are just this most beautiful purple. Stick those in there, and just 3 of them on my table. You've seen my table in some of the hauls when I'm shooting down. It's dark. So I thought that just that very simple little thing in my table would be pretty for the holiday. Or for the summer holiday. No more holidays for a while for us. We're done. We're done until Mother's Day, I guess. And then my birthday, which is also BB's birthday. And then Father's Day, and then we start more birthdays. I mean, it's just like the birthday season starts. So anyway, that's it for my Dollar Tree haul. If you have any questions about any of these things, please ask. I will be happy to answer. If this stuff does show a noticeable, if my hands show a noticeable improvement, I'm going to keep the packaging so I can let you know. I didn't look up what the price of this stuff is, but it's not a Dollar Tree product, so I'm guessing it's kind of expensive. And I hope you get a chance to, if you like this kind of stuff, and I do. I just think, you know, you can do something like put a little raffia around there and some sunflowers in this. This would be beautiful for a wedding, for a outdoorsy summer wedding, as they're, you know, instead of vases. So if you get a chance and this is your thing, go get some of this. If you have hands and nails that need some pampering, go get some of this. That's about it. I will, oh, and these. This is a good deal. These are, you know, they kind of have to have a disposable attitude about your water bottles at a gym because things happen to them. I broke mine. When I fell, I broke it. It just cracked it. And I walked away from 3 of them. So, you know, you just have to have a better attitude. But and if it's $4 or $5, it gets expensive. It's $1. It's like, I forgot my gym bottle. Never mind. Go home. Anyway, if you have any questions, please let me know. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so and share me with your people if you are so inclined. I love having you in my life. That is a real statement. I talk to you way too long and say hello and say goodbye way too long because I don't want to let you go. But anyway, I hope you all have a really great day. I will talk to you later. Mwah!